Before I begin. Hi, everyone, and welcome to our team weekly call. Today is April 14th, and we're almost, well, we could say we're officially halfway into the month, which is always exciting. For those of you who have already accomplished your goals for Success Club, that just means you can continue adding more people and helping many more people because it ain't over until the old lady sings. That's how I believe, right? Um, I have a few announcements before we begin, and I want to share the screen with you just so that you kind of go along with me. Exactly what is it that I'm doing? And so, as you know, if you can please mute your call, that would be super. I guess I won't give it a little. Now that's much better. There was a dog trying to interrupt us. I guess I'm gonna keep it this way because I can actually mute and unmute. So, boys and girls, I'm on teacher mode right now. Sorry. So Success Club is a very important vital behavior that we want to focus on and connect, especially if we're finding it difficult. Because honestly, one of the vital behaviors in order for us to see success is to share our journey with other people. And we do that through inviting every single day, not inviting when we feel like it, not inviting when it sounds right, or not inviting when someone comes to us. We are constantly open for business and we're offering our services to others. So you have different ways and venues in which you can invite people. You can invite them into a challenge group. You can now also continue using your challenge tracker app and make sure that you have people who say they don't have Facebook and you can interact with them through there. So there are no excuses. So from where you can actually lend your hand out and help more people. Now, there's a way that you can also stay connected, make sure that you're connected with your team. Right now, we're in the second quarter and we're focused a lot on what are some of the things we can do to create momentum in our business. You're not alone. You are part of a team that loves to share ideas, loves to share tips and information. So connect with your team and learn what it is that you need to do on your behalf to put into place so that your business gets up and running. We have a fourth vital behavior, and this fourth vital behavior is to recognize. And many of us are like, well, I don't know who to recognize if I don't have a growing team. And we are making it a point that we are pointing out, like, you can go, if you have a challenge group and you notice someone is doing really well, shout them out, recognize them for their efforts. If you have one coach in your team and that coach is doing their workouts and they're drinking their shakes and they're posting once in the group, shout them out and congratulate them. Let them know that you're taking notice on the things that they are doing as part of your team and that they're putting effort and it's not going unnoticed. You're noticing them. We are all focused on achieving Success Club, but it's also a matter of knowing that we are in this together as people. Like, we are together doing something that is a bigger mission. So whatever it is you do that is getting you closer to that mission, then go ahead and acknowledge someone else and let them know that they count, that they matter to you as well. If you are not part of the summit list, and with that said, also on the Punta Cana Success Club trip, if you have not put yourself on the waiting list, please go ahead and do so. A lot of people are canceling their trips, they're canceling their tickets, and that's opening up new spaces for other people to participate and to join. So make sure that you make it your goal, your point to be present in live events, because there's only so much we can do as your coach. And, since we're doing this through social media and online most of the time, we don't have the opportunity to connect on a human level, like the touchy-feely. So these are moments in which you can go out and connect with other people. Okay. Now, I want to focus on, Norris, what about if I make you a host and that way I can share the screen? I don't know. That would be better.
What is it that you want to do?
I want to share the screen, but then if I share the screen...
see it.
No, I know, but hold on. I'm going to make you a host. Okay. Because if I do that, then anybody that comes in and there's noise, you can mute it. I can't. Okay. This way it looks better this way. Okay. See how beautiful it is?
I love the colors.
I'm anal like that. All right. So the goal for tonight is going to be to base it off of what is our role. And we're going to be polishing our posting skills. So our business is based upon sharing our story with others. And we get stuck because we feel like we're not getting anywhere and we feel like we're not really moving forward. And the reality of it is that we are stuck in getting numbers in, we're stuck in hitting Success Club, we're stuck in, oh my God, this person is not participating and this person is not doing this. But in reality is your role as a Beachbody coach is not to, be a numbers pusher, because that's not what we are. We don't sell anything. We have a product in our hands and we are putting that in the position of others. But that's really just the door from where people come in. And once they open that door and they enter, they are going to receive such bigger things in their lives. And that's what you have to understand. What you're offering them is a tool that will bring them to the end result, which is to live a healthy and a fulfilling life. So what we have to understand as Beachbody coaches is that our role is to create value in other people's lives. And once we understand how that happens, then we will be able to see results in our business. I'm reading this book. It's called The Go-Giver. It's on my phone. I just started reading it, and it has touched and impacted my life huge in a very big way. Go-Givers sell more. And it just basically is based upon the idea that we add value to people's lives, and we are in a line of service and we are helping people. So you must understand that your true worth is going to be determined by how much more you give in value than you take in payment. So all of us have to take away the dollar sign from our eyes. Every time we blink, we can't see dollar amounts. Every time we blink, we can't see a Success Club point. Every time we blink, we can't see a rank advancement. We have to take it off. Because if we continue to do that, we're going to be frustrated and we're going to feel overwhelmed and overworked. We have to put ourselves in a helping and adding value to people's lives. Because as I spoke last week, you can want a lot of things for people, but unless they want it for themselves, you're really working backwards. So that's where it all comes into play. And that's where you're going to add value, and the people who are ready to receive what you have to give will take it and run with it. The people who are not are going to stay and they're going to watch. Now, your question is, how do you create value? How do I create value? How is it that I'm in this line of service, I'm supposed to help people, but how do I add value to their lives? Well, you have a beautiful platform and you don't have to leave your house and you don't have to go door to door and you don't have to bring people into your home and you don't have to kind of like carry the load of like hosting events for like a 30-day period. You don't even have to have a gym open to have these people come to you. All you have to do is these 5 things. You have to create a habit of excellence. You have to remain consistent. You have to pay attention, and you have to be empathetic. You also have to show appreciation. And the way you do this is You have your Facebook page, you have your Instagram page, you have a challenge group running. You're a member of the challenge group. You're not even the one responsible in running it, but you are taking on a habit of being excellent in everything you do. If you're going to work out, you're going to do it excellently. If you're going to post a meal, you're going to do it excellently. Not perfect, because I don't want perfection. I don't want anyone to think that this is something that we're doing to seek perfection, because it's not who we are. You want to do things with intention. You want to know that your end here is, if you're posting about Shakeology, your end in mind is to educate someone else about the benefits they can achieve if they try Shakeology. You're working out from home. Your intention is to let them know that they don't have to spend so much money into investing into their health, that it is possible. You want to be the best that you can be. If you're going to speak to someone, speak from your heart. Don't be a robot. Speak from your heart and from your personal experiences. If you have nothing to say, then don't say anything at all. But don't vomit over people and telling them all of these statistics that mean absolutely nothing. They don't want that. They want to hear from you. And if you decided that this is going to be what you want to do as your plan B or your future go-to, then remain consistent. When you say to people, I'm here to help, they're counting on you. When you say, count on me, I'm looking for 5 women that are looking to lose 5 to 10, 15 pounds. When they say yes to you, they're counting on you. And then you can use that word and speak back to those people. Because I speak with conviction. When I'm reaching out to a challenger who is not participating in the group, I will say to them, listen, you reached out to me because you wanted help. And I told you that I was going to be your health and fitness stalker. I take ownership on what I do. I'm consistently showing you that if you do the work, your results will come. What is holding you back? Now, I have the right to say that to someone because I'm showing up every day in my business. I'm showing up in my challenge group. I'm showing up in my business. I'm showing them that Success Club is possible. I'm showing them that losing weight is possible, that maintaining weight off is possible, that eating clean is possible. How? I'm proving it in my groups and in my consistency and participation. I am here to offer help and support to other people. So if you go to my Instagram account and you go to my Facebook account, I'm adding value to what it is that people need. A lot of people need inspiration and motivation, and they need ideas on how to get themselves out of the rut. You're doing it on a constant basis. Why not share it with other people? Why hold back what you can do to help other people? So that's when you have to pay attention. Go through, like, instead of scrolling and wasting time on Facebook, check to see what is it that people are posting about. What are their questions? What are they seeking advice on? That's where you come in, and that's where you add value. And then I want you to empathize. Many of us forget where we started. Many of us forget that we didn't know what to do with that bag of Shakeology when it arrived at our footsteps. Many of us didn't even know that there was a calendar of workouts that were available for us to follow. And we send them these emails and we tell people, well, if they didn't read the email, that's their problem. That's their loss. That's not showing that you care. That's not showing that someone gave you the support once and that you are now giving it back. And granted, I understand some people need more hand-holding than others, but that's not to say that you're the one who's going to judge. Check in with people. If you find that you put people in the challenge group and they're not participating, listen, make yourself a list, and every day go contact 3 of those people and just kindly message them and say, hey, is there something that's holding you back from posting in the group? Because maybe this Facebook thing is not working for them. Maybe you have to put them in the Challenge Tracker app, or maybe you have to connect with them through WhatsApp, or maybe they prefer that you write to them in an email format. Whatever it is your people need, you need to empathize and put yourself at their position, at their level to serve them, because that's how you're going to add value to their lives. Now, you also need to be appreciative. And this is something that as I was getting ready for our call, I also have to put into practice. I'm very good at calling people, at messaging them and sending them voice notes to say thank you. And just a simple thank you for anything that they have done. I'm good about that. But I have been slacking off on writing notes with my hand, with my own time. And I don't know about you, but it feels special nowadays to receive a handwritten note from someone, a stranger, who was just thinking about you and they wrote you a note just for being part of the journey. And if you're, if you want to if you want to go a little further, then one of the things you can do is order yourself a box, let's say of E&E, and put that, separate. It comes with 24 packets. Take 2 packets of E&E and put them in the thank you card and send it off, and you will brighten someone's day. And these are some of the ways in which you will add value to other people's lives. Now, here's an issue that we also confront a lot. And the thing is, we hope and we want Beachbody to be the one who goes ahead and shares the mission for us. And we know this because, let's say your Instagram account has beachbodycoach.com and your screen name, so that they can go directly to Beachbody and purchase the program. Or we know that you're hoping that Beachbody does your job and provides value on your behalf, because you're taking the pictures that Beachbody has, created, like those little, we call them like stock photos. They have like Autumn Calabrese in it, and you have the container system in front of you, and you post that as an invitation to a challenge group. And that has nothing to do with you. That has everything to do with Beachbody. Now, you have to remember that you are the billboard. You are the one that is standing in front of others, letting them know, look, I am doing this program. I'm following, let's say right now, I'm following 22-Minute Hardcore. I am drinking Shakeology every day, and I'm part of a community of support. I am the face of my business. So every single day, you will see me in the trenches. You won't see a quote. You won't see a picture. You won't see one of the trainers in there providing the proof that I'm part of this program. You're going to see me in action, because I am going to reflect the person I want to help. I want to reflect the mom. I want to reflect the wife, the woman who's almost going to be 40, who has to work out. I want to be the one that is busy at work or on my way out with my cup of Shakeology, showing people that it is possible. So you want to help people achieve their goals, but you want to give them an example of how it is you're going to do that. And by providing them an image of Autumn Calabrese, who's already a famous trainer, is not going to give them the glimpse of what you can do. Like, I want to see people sharing their kitchen. I want to see people talking to other people about how this journey has impacted their lives. And I will bet you that you will notice a huge change. Listen, things are changing so much in our social media that only people who are more out there, more upfront and more personal, they're going live on their videos. They're expressing, more tips on how they can be of help to others. They're giving more. This is what people are looking for. I like to use small chats, and this has been working for me. Let's say that I start someone off in the month of March. I create a chat in Facebook and Facebook Messenger, and this chat is solely given to the people who are entered into the March group. And then I have them there so they can become, accountability partners. They can become success partners. They talk amongst each other. If I have a recipe, I share it in there. And I will also remind them, to go and check in the group because I just posted something. But it gives us a smaller space to connect. And as you know, as time passes, they become more comfortable with the journey, and you don't need to hold their hand as long, but at least they know they can count on you for support. You want to be the type of person that you want to help. So be the kind of challenger that you hope to attract. So if you want people to give you their transformation pictures, then go ahead and share your transformation pictures. You want people to share once a day in the group, go ahead and act like you want other people to act on behalf of you. You want to talk about the programs you're doing. You want to talk about the programs that are available that you can help them with, and share transformation stories. Get to know your team, get to know the people who are around you, and share the success that other people are having. And don't just say, oh, and here is a 50-pound weight loss. Or don't take the picture that the person posted on their wall and share it from their wall to your wall. Because what you're doing is, again, you're giving that person business. And I love Norris a lot. She's my sister, right? But she may post something that I really like or that it impacted me.
You froze, my dear.
Oop. How about now? Can you see me? Hello? Hi, everyone. We're back. All right. So I left off where I was talking about we are partners with Beachbody, and basically we are, I guess, we're the vehicle that takes this story and the tools to other people so that at the end they are able to live a healthy and a fulfilling life. And we're providing help and support to them. All right, so I've shared with you a few tips on how is it that you can add value to people's lives, and how is it that you can remain consistent and you are going to behave like you want them to be, right? So basically you're acting like who you want to attract. That's basically the way I look at it. And days when you don't want to work out, you're like, well, I can't quit because I have to show up because I want them to show up as well. So I can't let this month pass by and I cannot hit Success Club because I want my team to hit Success Club. So you find a way out. And that's exactly how this happens, you know. Now, some of us have a difficult time figuring out, like, how is it that we connect with these people, and how is it that we are going to add value, and to whom, right? Because you feel like you're speaking to everyone and nobody at the same time. And the goal here is, and I asked you to do a homework today, and was to think about the things that matter most to you. So what are your top 10 things? Think about who you are. And I mean, it has to go as dumb or as stupid as you think. But seriously, when you keep this top 10 list of you alive, you will, number one, always have a story to share. Number two, you will have someone to connect with, or someone to share a story with, or someone to share a recipe with. Okay? So let's say, for example, myself, right? Everybody knows I'm a woman, but I'm not just a woman. I'm a woman with a Latino descent, with parents from the Dominican Republic. I lived in 2 countries. I lived in New York and I lived in the Dominican Republic. So I have a bilingual culture. And I just came about that the other day. I was like, what am I going to talk about? I'm like, who am I? And I said, I'm bilingual. Let me talk about being bilingual. I have had a C-section. I've had 2 C-sections. So that makes me a different woman than a woman who's given birth naturally, right? I am a mom, but I'm a mom of 2 kids, and I'm a mom of a boy and a mom of a girl, a boy with special needs and a girl that is very opinionated and she's going to be the CEO of a company one day. I am a lot of things. I am not a makeup person. Can you tell? And I'm okay with that. I look for comfort in style. So I'm not geared towards style. Don't talk to me about, the top fashion items, because I'm not aware of that. Now, speak to me. I have a strong opinion about education. I have a strong opinion about my faith. I have a strong opinion about the way women should be and what your position should be in life. So I have strong opinions, and I'm okay with sharing those. So those are like my top 10. Then when I think about what are some of the things that when I go to Pinterest, what are the things that I search for on Pinterest? I search for a lot of delicious recipes that I would use for myself. I'm not thinking of what somebody else may use. I'm thinking of what I like, right? Because again, I feel more connected to people who are like me. I can't be somebody else. So I'm looking for things that have a Latin flair to it, because I like, Latin food. If I'm on Pinterest, I'm looking for decorations because I'm not good at it at home. I'm looking for ways that you can, bring decor into the house and things that can brighten you up. I like flowers. I like butterflies. When I go to Pinterest, my eyes are directed towards that. So I know that about me. And I notice that the people who follow me also like butterflies, also like flowers. So when I go to YouTube, what am I looking for? Right now, I'm looking for motivational videos. I'm looking for things that help me grow in my business, right? But I also think about when I wasn't on this journey, what were some of the things I used to look for? And there was a lot of funny things. I have a funny bone in me. And I'm not like a hip hop kind of person with songs. I'm more of a romantic kind of go with the flow. I look for the meanings in music, and if they're Christian and worship songs, I look for them. So think of that, make that list yours, and then use that to project who you are. And then that's what you're going to do. You're going to connect with people who, like you, are looking for change, who, like you, are looking for fitness, who are looking for some inspiration to do something, but they just don't know where to get started. But because you're constantly sharing the tips, that's when it's going to click to them. Oh, I know I can go to this person. Okay. Remember, it takes about 17 exposures before someone finally decides that they want to join you. So if you're focused on looking for business entrepreneurs and you're looking for women who have your same mindset, they're done with living by the standards of other people. So you're going to be searching more onto that so that you can begin to attract those people to your life. Okay. And if you have, like right now, if you want to consider this your schedule, like every Tuesday night and every Thursday night, you're going to think about who you were and who you are. How has your life changed because of Beachbody, because of being part of a community of support, because you have changed your nutrition, because you have had a scare in your life, because what has happened? Don't just share that you've lost 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 15 pounds. That's all great and dandy, but that's doing something else on the inside. And the reason why this is important is because I've realized, and I know a lot of us are doing this training where we're learning that transformation doesn't just happen on the outside. Something big has to happen on the inside in order for your transformation to stick and for you to go the way. And most people fail or give up right when they're about to discover what all of this weight has been holding back from them. So if you want to know more about yourself, think about what is it that keeps you up at night? What is it that pisses you off? What is it that you wish you could change? Like if you can snap your fingers and make something happen, what could that be? So, and also go back to where you started. How the hell did you feel when you started in this program and in this journey? You weren't where you are right now. Everything wasn't beautiful pink roses and blue skies. Things were like, when people say shit hits the fan, shit hits the fan. It either hits the fan right before you begin the challenge or in the midst of the challenge, because something's going to change. It's at that peak. It's at that moment. So, and I mentioned this before, don't sell a picture of the workout program. Beachbody does this for you. Guess what? If you turn on an infomercial, Beachbody is on. They're even on Z100. They're doing infomercials on the radio. They are posting. They are doing the infomercial for us. What you need to do is help people understand that this is real people with real results. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't say it's a quick fix. When people tell me, like I had someone tell me today, they literally just want the program because they want to lose X amount of weight from here to May. You know what? I said to her, I will help you, but please understand that I don't believe in quick fixes. This is something that you have to want it for the long term. And, she skips over it because, of course, she wants it fast. Let's do this. Okay. Chances are she's going to quit because in her mindset, it's only until May. She has a deadline where she's going to stop making a change. I know I started this because I was sick and tired of deadlines. I didn't want to continue quitting. I wanted to change forever and without looking back. And with that, guys, I say, be unapologetically yourself. Be you and don't apologize for being you. And this is where the polishing comes in. Be you and don't apologize for being you. Understood that you are not exactly where you want to be, but you're posting with purpose and intention. Sometimes you are going to be pissed off and you are going to want to say a lot of things. But if you're not ready or you don't feel healed in the moment to speak or say anything, don't post it because you don't want to put your foot in your mouth, like intentionally. You are here to uplift, to educate, and to help other people, not to do the contrary. So post with purpose and intention. You want to share your sweaty pictures, but you don't want to just put yourself sweating and you just completed 20 minutes of workout. I don't care. So what? So what that you woke up at 4:45 in the morning and you have a sweaty picture? Everybody can do that. What's different about you? You're drinking Shakeology. So what? What has it done for you? Why are you drinking it? And every single day, you don't have to give like a full 3-paragraph of writing. Like if you want one day, like I don't post about Shakeology every day. I post about Shakeology every other day or whenever I remember. Everybody knows that I drink Shakeology because I put it in between my lines every now and then. If I'm getting a lot of objections on money, I will say, what can $4 do for you? You are posting a quote. And guys, I'm going to say this with all the love I have for you and because I want to add value to your lives and because I care about you. I understand that we love quotes. We love them. But posting a picture about a quote and just saying Happy Wednesday is not doing anything for anyone. What did that quote do to you? As a matter of fact, one thing I learned from Janelle Summers is she takes the quotes and she adds them to her own pictures and to her own personal post. And then she connects it to her life. So you have a quote, and I'm going to just and these are things that I have learned to do with time. They did not come my way. So today I wanted to share that this morning I didn't want to wake up, right? So I thought of myself, okay, I'm the only person that can push myself forward. I could have very easily just posted that on Facebook. But I went in a little deeper and I asked myself, how do I feel right now? And this is what I said. Sometimes I wish it was as easy as drinking a pill or watching someone get results. And then I added the quote. You are the person who pushes yourself forward or holds yourself back. The power to succeed or fail is yours alone. That didn't come from me. That came from a quote. But the beginning part tells you how I feel. And it helps me connect with someone that may be feeling the same way. I wish I had that too. So if you don't know how to start something, take the quote and then think to yourself, how do I feel right now? What does it make me feel? And then if that is what makes you feel happy, sad, or whatever, say that, because you're going to connect with your feelings. And guess what? Chances are you're going to connect with someone else. Connect with your audience. Honestly, if someone is commenting on yours, I've been doing this and it has been working for me. When someone comments or likes on something on my post, I will go to their wall, I will like their pictures, and then I will send messages like this. I'll say something like, I know I've said it before, but I love what you do every day. Your page is so inspiring, and I love the fact that you also have courage to inspire others into getting up and moving daily. This is a person who blogs and who every single day she says, I hope you got out of your desk today. And, she is inspiring other people to make changes. So I go ahead and I write a little note and say to her, I really love what you're doing. She likes my post, and I went ahead and I gave her an example of what I liked. I'm not doing that with the thousands of followers that are on my page. I'm doing that with 3 people every single day. And I said, I'm curious, what made you start sharing this with others? And that gives us a start with a conversation. So now I'm engaging with my audience. I'm just not like a hit and run on my Instagram. I am understanding that this place, this Instagram wall, is my business of serving other people. I serve women. I serve women with children. I serve women that are looking for change. I serve women that are looking to improve in their marriages. I serve women who are improving their health and their fitness in every area. So I share those with that, and I connect with them. Once they comment on mine, I don't ignore it. I keep moving on, and I make friendships this way. You don't really know what you stand for yet. Ask people. The other day we did a very good post. It was about, I'm doing an assignment. I was asked to say 5 things that describe me. Would you help me and just list one word that comes to mind about myself? How would you describe me? Or I'm doing an assignment and I'm trying to figure out what is it that I'm good at? Would you be kind enough to share with me what is it that you think I'm good at? And people love to put their opinions out there, especially if you're asking for their input. When you hear from other people what they think of you, that will boost your confidence. Like if someone tells you you inspire them every single day, unless you ask them, they wouldn't have told you, but that inspires you to keep moving and to keep doing what it is that you do. So breadcrumb your story every single day. Go back to your list of top 10 things, or even your raw story, and take snippets of it. I like to use like keywords, the word overwhelmed, tired, drained, energy, depressed. Those each symbolize a piece of my story that I like to share every now and then. And I repeat it over and over and over again. Guess why? Because chances are the person who read my story 2 months ago is going to be a brand new person reading it today. And my story, unless I die and live again, it stays the same. I can't change it that much, right? So that's who I have to continue to repeat. And you feel like, oh, but I've already said that before. That's okay. You have a new audience every single time because you're adding to your network. And I hear a lot of people say, I posted already. I posted already. I posted already. And I go to their wall, and all they did was they shared someone else's post, or they did post. They posted their dinner, but there's no call to action. I go and they have, let's say, for example, they have a motivation for quote in the morning. They worked out sometime between in the day. And then at night, they're probably watching TV with their kids, and they posted the video of the song that came about on that moment. And this is just an example. And then I'm looking to see, if I go to your wall, can I tell that you are out there searching for who you're going to help? Are you offering your services to someone else? Can I see on your wall right now, on your Facebook wall, on your Instagram account, that you have something coming up? Are you telling people what to do with the information you're providing them? if you're providing information about what Shakeology has done for you, if you are looking for tips on or breakfast ideas and how you can improve your energy or things that you can use to boost your metabolism, message me. I would be glad to help you. You're working out. I'm doing this 22-minute workout program from home. It's convenient. I get a good sweat in, and it's in and out. If you're looking for a program that you can do that can give you the results you're looking for, message me. My group starts blank date. If you are hosting a coach opportunity call or you're sharing that you're at, you're part of this community of support, you can say to people, if you have been looking to change your circle of influence, comment below and I will give you more information. You want to be part of my team? Like or comment this picture and I will send you more information. You have to always end with, you read what I am, you see what I have, here's what you can do with it. You can have the decision to make it come with me on this journey, or you can just say, message me if you decide what you're going to do with it. Okay. Create non-negotiables when you are presenting your life out there with other people. Do what you said you were going to do. So if you said you were going to host a clean eating group, right now we're doing the crock pot group, 3-day refresh group, challenge group, new coach basics group, a diamond and beyond group. I'm doing a summer strong group. I'm inviting people to be part of these groups, right? But if they show up and if they don't show up, I'm still hosting the groups because I said I was going to do it. Because remember that at the beginning, one of the things in order to create value is to remain consistent. So whether someone shows or doesn't show, you go, you do, because it's your vital behaviors. It's the things that count for you. It's what you know will give you success in the long run. So if you're hosting a sneak peek opportunity and you say you're going to do it, and then the day comes and because nobody said they were going to do it, you're not doing it, nobody shows. You go live on your Facebook and you share with people what's happening, because the goal is to get more people to understand and to see what it is that you do, more eyes on you. You want to talk about related experiences. So if you're hosting a 3-day refresh and it started April 12th, by April 15th, April 18th, what are you doing? You're celebrating the success that came out of that 3-day refresh group. If you have a group of, like, let's say, for example, I had my March Springs people, right? My Spring Forward people. That was a group, right? So 20 days after, I'm putting out the success that those people are having because they are finished up with their programs. Do you see what I'm saying? And then you have on your Wednesdays when you're sharing about, the benefits of working from home, Women Crush Wednesday, you're celebrating other women who have had success. You're highlighting women who have joined your team, who have joined your fitness programs, and they're showing success. That's what you're doing right now. Then you go according to your schedule. You have your plan, you have your calendar, it's listed, it's dated. As I mentioned before, we do have training that is available for you so that you're not pulling your hair out, so that you're not recreating the wheel, so that you don't know where you're going and coming from. There is information for you to use. All you need is to set out time to actually put it into practice. We have a lot of information, and it is a lot. But you have to decide, okay, I learned this, I'm just going to implement it. I'm not going to overthink it, I'm just going to implement it. Because if you're going to wait till because we've been taught to go to school and to graduate from something before we can even experiment it, then chances are you'll never put it into play. So once you're part of a training and it says, today you're going to post your motivational quote with a transformation picture, go for it. Whether you fail flat on your face, don't think it. Just do it. Because chances are you're going to learn from it. You're going to tweak it and you're going to do it over again and you're going to do it better. We have 2 trainings right now, as I mentioned before. The one that I have going right now is the New Coach Basics Academy. This is for brand new coaches who have no idea what on earth I'm speaking about when I speak about posting. When I talk about hosting a challenge, but they don't even know what a Success Club point is or how to earn it. So this is a group that I'm hosting for people like that. If you have coaches that have just started, you don't have to be responsible for training them. Put them in that group. I'm running it, and guess what? If you're an Emerald or above, you're helping me run it too. So make sure that you check your email. I did send an email to everyone on our team to make sure that you click on the link and you go and be part of it. Also, if you are an Emerald and above, and you've made a decision that this is more than your plan B, that you're going to make your financial future from this business, then I want you to be part of the Diamond and Beyond training that is happening right now. And basically, we're focused from here on through Summit to make sure that we create Summit momentum today, not tomorrow, not past tomorrow, like right now. So go ahead and make sure you reach out to me or your sponsoring coach and let them know that you want to be part of that, because you want more. All right. And most importantly is to be unique. I'm very big on keeping who you are, staying with your humble self, but always understanding that you are a rock star, that you have a lot to give. You just have to start believing that you do have, and you have to be that person that shows up every single day with the gifts that were given to you. Don't worry about being perfect. Don't worry about doing everything right. Worry about doing it, because guess what? As you do, you improve, and you take things in and you take things out. But if you stay just thinking about it, it won't happen. And to go back to our beginnings is make sure that you're creating a habit of excellence. Be the best that you can be in everything that you're doing. Stay consistent. Whether it's good on a rainy day, on a cold day, stay consistent. Be there. Like I could have said, this isn't working. I could stay home, but I'm committed to you. I'm committed to my word. And I said that we were going to do this call, so I'm not going to give up unless, something's completely out of my control. Stay consistent. Pay attention to what your audience needs and give that to them. I've always said to Nora, she's very big on recipes and cooking. That's what her audience likes. So stick to that. If your audience likes for you to sing to them about something, and then you're going to give them a call to action on something that they're going to do, then do it. If you are more of like a fitness-oriented person and you want to give people tips on how they can use these at-home workout programs and use them at home, use that. You have to dig a little deeper and try to find what are your strengths, and then go from your strengths to then build upon them. Don't build upon your weakness on I can't do, because I can't won't get you far. And remember where you started, and always, always appreciate the people who are around you. Appreciate them today, because you never know. Tomorrow you will have your own team, and they're going to be looking for you for inspiration and for gratitude as well. So right now I'm going to stop, and I'm going to ask you for, if you have any questions for me, I'm here to answer. And I understand that we are a little bit over, but we lost a few minutes. So if you have questions, feel free to ask. I'm here to help.